Ishika is back as promised. Today I am here up with project work of sociology. So sociology project work consists of same 20 marks, but the distinction here is project work will consist of 15 marks and viva voice will consist of 5 marks. So the 15 marks which are there for your project file, it will be 2 marks for your introduction, 2 marks for the statement of purpose of you making that file, then 2 marks for your research questions, 3 marks for methodology, and 4 marks for data analysis, and 2 marks for conclusion. Next, we have 5 marks for viva based on the project work. Okay, so moving forward, scrolling this PDF down, here we have the guidelines for making the project work. 20 marks as I told you. Now, first step, choose a title or a topic. Then you have to mention the need of study or the objective of your study. Next, hypothesis. Then content, which should contain timeline, mind maps, pictures, etc. Like it's based upon your creativity, how you want to present your file. Next is organization of material or data. So you collected your data, your material at a place. Now it's up to you that how you organize that. Next, present your data or material, analyzing the data or your material for conclusion, drawing the relevant conclusion. Cause conclusion has 2 marks. So analyze it deeply. Next we have bibliography. What is a bibliography? For example, let's say this person took the help from my video. Now, whatsoever, like he or she took help from my video. So, bibliography is basically something in which you mention where you took the help from. So, this person, for example, this is a took help from my video. He or she will be mentioning in his bibliography that for the successful completion of this project file, I took the help from this, like so, all the resources you took help from in their URLs. This is the main point, in their URLs. Then this is about bibliography. Next, what is the expected checklist for your project work? Like what are the things that are like pointers, the checklist. So it should include introduction of your topic or your title, then identifying the cause or events and consequences or remedies, like what were the causes for that event and what were the events associated, what were the consequences of that event, and remedies like how can those be resolved. Next, various stakeholders and effect on each of them, like real life examples. Then advantages and disadvantages of situations or issues identified. Then we have short term and long term implications of strategies suggested during research. So whenever you took research, you will like short term or long term strategies to, like, you suggest those strategies basically. Then validity, reliability, appropriateness, relevance of data, all and all stuff. Then presentation and writing should be neat and clean. Then citation of materials referred to in the footnotes, research section or bibliography, etc. You have to cite your materials which you referred to. I already told you that bibliography, for example, he or she took help from my video, he or she will have to mention I took help from this for the successful completion of my project file, and this should be in URL. Next, moving forward and scrolling this file down, we have assessment of project work. So it has broadly 3 phases. First, synopsis on initiation. Then next we have data collection, data analysis, interpretation and conclusion. Now, these are to be covered during your academic year, and 20 marks for the project work can be divided in the following manner. So this will be the breakdown of your 20 marks. So final assessment and viva by both internal and external examinations will give you 20 marks in total, and at the end of the day you have to give your final board practical in the presence of internal and external both examiners. So internal examiners are the teachers or your examiners from school. External ones are appointed from the CBSE. Now you have to present your project file to both. Then questions will be asked from your project file, and internal examiner should ensure that the study submitted is your own work. Like the teacher or the examiner which will be there from your school side, she should, you know, ensure that the study is originally yours. And in case of any doubts, like maybe if the examiner doubts that this is copied or this is like not authentic, so it should be checked again and verified. So this was all about the sociology. just a crux just a crux. We have 20 marks, out of which we have 5 for viva, 5 for and 15 for project work. And I told you steps to make the project work. And then some tips for your viva are like, be confident and read whatsoever you have written in your project file. Because at the end of the day, all what is going to be asked is going to be from your project file itself. So you should be aware about the basic concepts, what you have written in your project file, and you should be calm and confident. Like you should not be too over nervous or too over excited. Just be calm, simple, and dress properly. Make sure you are neat and clean, your uniform, etc., because it gives a, it gives you a presentable look and you look a nice person. So make sure you are neat and clean, and your project work should also be neat and clean, not like it is torn from somewhere or its cover is not like sustainable and all. Make sure your project file is presentable, and make sure that you are presentable as well. Be confident, be calm, and best of luck for your sociology practical exam.